Yo, what's good? What's going on? As you know, it is your man K Marvel.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy QS.
I already know who it is. It's your human encyclopedia, the big stretch.
And it's StrykerDragoon. We back again.
And as always, we are your Four Corners of Commentary. So, good to see our brother back on the screen. Number one.
Yes. US is back, ladies and gents.
Yeah, you could tell as soon as he said, "Hey, you already know."
Yeah, I'm back. I'm sick as a dog, so it just is what it is.
I feel you.
Making the best of it.
That's right.
That's all we can do, brother.
For real.
That's right. That's right.
So, but yeah. So, in the continuation of Black History Month, and let's call it what it is. Every day is our history, damn it. But we decided to switch it up. We do know that the Elimination Chamber and Battle in the Valley, I believe it's called, is both this Saturday. So lots of big things going on.
And Okada versus Kaiso is on Monday. No.
Yeah, something like that.
What's today?
And NBA All-Star Weekend, if you're so inclined.
And NBA All-Star Weekend. So there's a lot of things going down. But we decided to go a little off topic today, and we're going to talk about hood movie classics. You heard me. Hood
black classics.
Or just black movie classics.
Right.
We decided to take a little different approach to today. So, man, it's like last week. Today we're just having fun, shooting the shit, but it's a little more structured. What can I say? So, with that being said, if y'all can think of any hood classics you want to talk about, any type of black classic movies that revolutionize, movies that just touch you personally, talk about them, bring them up. Let's get to it. So, gents, why don't we do this? Why don't we approach it? Let's go with I'm gonna hit you with something specific or someone specific, and y'all tell me a movie that they're remembered for, that y'all think of. All right.
Damn, we going straight into it. No lube. Damn,
no,
bro.
No, man, no lube.
Just going straight into it raw.
Straight raw.
Okay.
I thought we were gonna just lead into it. Like,
okay.
What happened this week?
Let's have fun.
What happened this week, sir? We got a lot of stuff happening.
Oh, people, happy Valentine's Day. Hope your Valentine's Day went well.
Yes, totally, y'all. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
to the ones after. Happy side chick appreciation day.
That's right. Or happy, oh shit, you got a boo. I'm finding this out today.
To any of you that actually that celebrate this holiday today, shout out to y'all too. For the most of us, we're no longer in that field, so we have to retire that. It is what it is.
None of us.
It is what it is, but
not one of us.
For all of y'all that are still somewhat single, or you're the secret family, you're the secret mistress or the secret man in the other room. No, y'all celebrate today. This is y'all day.
Now, PSA, nothing at all. Just a one-woman man I am. Just PSA.
I can't afford to cheat, so I'm good on that.
I don't think you can at this
point. Too much fucking work. It's too much work.
I don't think in this current climate, nobody can afford to cheat. There's that.
I've never done it, and I won't ever do it. I'm a one-woman man, and she knows who she is. Love her to death.
Yep.
That's
right. You keep those.
You saw how purple he turned. Look at him blushing.
Y'all keep those damn bright answers coming along today. Yep.
Yeah.
Just know. Always remember.
I actually physically get hit in the head today, and I'm not trying to do that.
Just always remember, they're always watching. They're always watching.
They are the state.
Speaking of love and relationships, before we get into all this, let's let the cat out the bag, ladies and gentlemen. There's a person in here who is 100%
engaged,
officially off the market.
That's it.
He's locked up, can't let him out.
Hey, that's for shit.
Really? Yeah.
Clank, clank.
That's right. That man came earlier this week. Congrats to our brother. Came over for getting engaged. More power to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
She's here.
When you're a lovely
She's
bride.
in the chat.
She's in the chat, eh?
Yeah, she's in the chat.
That's why we put that disclaimer out there that no matter what, they are always watching. So,
right there. There it is, right there.
Just
always watching.
They just know.
Shit.
They know.
Congratulations.
So if I don't know that young lady who's always showing love and comments when she can, that's my newly fiance. Love you, babe. Excited to see where our future goes. Gentlemen, thank you guys again.
That would be a good time to check his post on Twitter about that. Just wanted to throw that out.
Mine?
Yes, yours. That would be a good time.
Check out our post. Yeah, for sure. Go check that out. She made that. That was all her. It was, and that's hilarious. Did she answered back already?
I don't know.
I just saw it. That's what I was like. I was waiting for it. So, babe, you might want to check Twitter. But no, on some real shit.
Waiting for what she does. But.
Yeah, right. But thank you guys again. This is it's a big step on so many different levels. The story is crazy. But bottom line is we're here.
Kendrick and the Big Steppers ain't got nothing on you, sir. You made the big step.
Appreciate you. But yeah, all right. Enough. Please. I can't do this anymore. Outside of that, President's Day is this weekend also. So if y'all are not working, please stay safe, stay healthy.
Amen.
What else, man? I mean, look. How about we just do this real quick? Roman to Sammy.
Well, Heart Sammy, obviously.
Right.
Mind Roman. I mean,
it's Roman. It's not even close. Roman's it's gonna be nuclear heat when Roman wins. It's gonna be hilarious.
Oh
yeah, for sure.
I think he's gonna be a sharpshooter.
He's gonna maul.
That would be hilarious.
It's gonna be a screw job finish. I think so.
He's gonna maul that man. He's gonna maul that man in front of Montreal, and then they're literally going to lose their fucking minds. It's gonna be earth-shattering.
Exactly.
He's gonna give Dwayne The Rock. He's gonna give Sammy the ass whooping he was supposed to give to Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
For real.
That's what it's
Kyrie or Mercedes?
Mercedes.
Believe it or not, I really don't care for that match. I'll give my blessings to Mercedes, but I just don't. I don't know if it's because of New Japan. Obviously, they don't really showcase that much when it comes to their women. They don't really promote it as much. That's why I really think was the problem. Like the only person I saw that was really promoting this shit was Mercedes. And that's only because I follow her. That's the only reason why I seen the match was still even going on. It's like, oh wow. Otherwise, I would have forgot about it.
Yeah, I mean, they've been promoting it for sure. Also to remember that New Japan didn't have a women's division. So they're teaming up with Stardom, hence the new title.
They own them now, so it makes sense.
Yeah. So the new title. You know what I mean? So Stardom, with it still being its own promotion, it's now kind of their women's division in a way. But all in all, I don't know about y'all. All honesty, I think Kyrie's gonna win. I think they're gonna drag it. I think they're gonna drag it.
I think they will. I think Mercedes probably will lose because of a DQ, but it's gonna probably be a good maybe 15, 20 minutes. We're gonna actually see the finisher happen properly.
Right.
And I think they do finally showcase their women's division. Hopefully that's not the only women's match, but I really do believe they should show off their women's division in LA. I think it's good you start stateside.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I think it's good you start stateside because now, because of how strong it is over here in terms of the men and women that watch wrestling in the States, I'm not really trying to do comparisons, but The ratio, at least that I know, will probably go out to see a Mercedes match and give that support to New Japan. I think it will be a lot. It'll be on upside for them, because remember last time they came to when they came to MSG, big turnout. They're doing a big event now. They have another big women's star or international star. It works out. So I think they have the opportunity to do that. You also have, I think, Jay White has officially moved to New Japan Strong. So I don't know what they have in store for him being stateside, but everybody believes that he may leave and go elsewhere. I think he'll stay for a bit in New Japan Strong before he leaves out. Try and build talent there as opposed to being in the main event scene, which he's been doing. I think he's done that better than anybody else in terms of Bullet Club leaders or prior champions.
I don't know. I think Jay's time with New Japan, it's been real, it's been fun, but I think it's okay for him to finally venture out somewhere else. And I think at the moment, I think where he stands right now, his career, it probably would be better for him to be if he's going anywhere else. If this is supposed to be his last, and I think after this match with him and Eddie Kingston, it's the stipulation is if Eddie wins, Jay will never be in any New Japan aspect ever again.
Wow.
And if Jay wins, Eddie can't actually challenge anyone from New Japan, period. Like, he can't challenge anybody anymore and show it on like AEW live television. He can't do that, period. And I think that's an interesting and cool stipulation, being is that Jay's already gone from New Japan. He already lost that loser leaves Japan match. So it's just like, all right, so now you guys want him off of New Japan completely. So I'm guessing he won't be able to wrestle on Strong anymore if he loses to Eddie.
But I think if he able to wrestle in New Japan, period.
Yeah, but I think honestly, if it really had the best, I think Jay would thrive the most if he was leaving and going somewhere else. It just makes sense for him. Just go to WWE. You thrive there. Like he's a promo grab. He can show that he could be in that type of environment. Everybody sits here and just automatically they're trying to make the troll jokes about if Jay went to WWE, he'd end up jobbing out to the Miz. I don't even know where that. I don't know if people really being serious about that. Or they're really like joking. Like it. I don't see it. I don't see that for Jay. I think Jay would still probably be a heavy hitter. He'd be a heavy hitter over there compared to if he was going over there to Jacksonville, or if he was going to Impact. He'd be a way more heavy hitter and be more valuable in this era of WWE than anywhere else. It just makes sense. I guess we'll be on the lookout. We'll be waiting to see. There's a couple of big names that are about to be free agents soon, and we want to see what happens. Jay's one of them. Tama Tonga is also one of them. Hikuleo, which is weird that these guys are that they just had a loser league Japan match, but they're both like their contracts are actually about to be up very soon. So It's just like they're going to be free agents anyways.
I mean, they could just be interesting. The same place. It's crazy.
It'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see if WWE or AEW is able to even grab any of these names up quickly. It'll be interesting to see. But
the thing with my thing with God, I'm blanking out. Tama and Hikuleo is that I think they also do kind of feel like Japan is their home, at least the promotion. Granted, I'm not saying that they can't venture, of course, but I think now there's more opportunities if they were to stay and then move around. But either way, then the next few months are going to be real interesting in the wrestling world. See who goes where, what's going to happen. I don't know, man. Like, shit's crazy. This week, like I said, man, this week is going to show a lot of different things. on so many different levels. It's gonna pretty much shape the wrestling world for the next 2 months in a lot of different promotions. So it's exciting. It's really exciting to see what's going on. I don't know, man. Is there anything else you want to jump into before we? Wait, y'all playing Hogwarts yet? Did we talk about that? We talked about that last week.
We're I guess y'all talked about it last week as somebody. I still have not purchased the game yet, but I'm still a proud advocate for House of Ravenclaw. No matter what it is, I've seen the gameplay. I've seen the videos. Ravenclaw's house clearly is the best. It is the best looking one.
Oh no, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day, why? And that just goes to show, like, if you wanted to be in a house, why wouldn't you want to be sorted into a house that has your dorm looking like a penthouse? I don't believe in sitting in slums of Gryffindor, and I don't believe in sitting in a dark aquarium that is the House of Slytherin. It just doesn't make any sense. Hufflepuff, I mean, that's cool if you guys like grass and you guys like earth and shit. And I mean, if you like that earthy shit, you can go with the hippies. But that's not my ministry. It's not my religion. I'm just here to tell y'all, if you want to go play Hogwarts Legacy, by all means play it. It looks like it's a fun game. House Ravenclaw is obviously the best house. If y'all want to go into a bigger breakdown as to why it's the best house, we can save that for another episode. But just know that Ravenclaw is the best house. Hufflepuff, we don't know who that is, and also,
y'all are ridiculous.
Yeah,
so many levels.
Yeah, I'll put it like this. I've purchased the game, and I too am House Ravenclaw. Gryffindors are those who like to experiment with drugs and overdose eventually, try to push their limits. Slytherins are magic Nazis, and Hufflepuffs are the individuals who work from 9 to 6 and have a mean boss, and they have no choice but to take it. But Ravenclaws, those are innovators, ladies and gentlemen. Those are individuals who set their own path in life. Those who like to think through their problems. Wit beyond measure is man's greatest treasure, ladies and gentlemen. I, as a member of House Ravenclaw, who owns the game, would like to extend an offer to anybody out there. Experience life in the penthouse. Don't be like Gryffindor and experience life in the outhouse. Thank you very much.
In the outhouse.
It's the truth. It's all the truth.
The doghouse with the muggles.
That's right.
Yeah. And mind you, you would have thought that the Slytherins were the ones that was always going to call everyone out of their names. They're the ones that are the so-called racist.
Yeah.
But no.
Magic Nazis.
It's the truth. Everything is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
ridiculous.
I wake up every morning in my Ravenclaw home and I say to myself, I wonder what the other poor houses are doing.
Oh, shit.
Completely poor.
Sheesh.
Don't believe it's those people. All right. So
selling myself even,
that's
Jack.
You need help. You need fucking help. Wait, hold on. The Super Bowl just passed. Correct. Did y'all watch it?
So.
I watched it.
I'm glad I didn't bet money. Every year I watch Super Bowl. I'm just glad I don't bet money.
You know something? No matter what, that was a good game.
Oh yeah,
it was a very good game.
Shootout.
Not gonna lie, obviously it looked like it was the Eagles to win. They had everything on lock. But it's just something about that boy Patrick Mahomes. He's just too goddamn special. That boy is a generational talent. And he did all of this on one ankle. That makes it even more amazing that he actually ended up winning. Made them get the comeback and win.
Right.
Just off of just on one fucking leg. And granted, yes, they won because of the field goal kick. It was more than obvious that it was just some of those touchdowns that Chiefs ended up getting. It was just way too easy. It was too easy. They were making it too easy for Mahomes. They were just like, listen, you got the win. It is what it was. Congratulations. We don't have to actually sit through a year of Eagles fans.
Thank God.
We don't gotta. So the paradigm is not shifted. We're good. We are safe.
All is right with the world.
Like I said, the three teams that you just don't want to stomach to sit here and listen through winning a Super Bowl is Giants, Cowboys, the Cowboys, and the fucking Eagles.
Don't
No,
put the Giants in that.
I disagree with you.
Don't
No,
put
I
the
highly
Giants in
disagree
that
with
mix.
you. I would say the
Giants-
Eagles, the
Giants fans
Cowboys,
are
and the
nothing like
Patriots.
Cowboys fans.
The Patriots, y'all, you've lived through enough. You've lived through enough of the Patriots because they had Tom Brady. You lived through it already. You've already lived through it.
Cowboys
You
fans
get
are
that.
that old man that always plays the same numbers when he plays the lotto, expecting a hit. Don't put Giants fans in that same one. Don't do that. Like the Patriots, they're like the guy that was like busted for insider trading after being rich. Like he lost all his money. Those are Patriots fans. Giants are normal, hardworking sports fans. Don't put us in that mix.
Terrible.
I don't go around voting or nothing like that because I'm a Giants fan.
Oh, gotcha.
Terrible.
Hilarious. And what y'all think of Rihanna's performance?
She's pregnant.
I mean, that's what I was gonna say. At the end of the day, Rihanna's pregnant. Like what we really expected. That was the biggest surprise right there. That she was pregnant. It was like, oh wow.
I see people on oh, she ain't move around as much. Don't fill up a book bag with rocks and tape it to your stomach and then try to do half of the things that people do in concerts on a 100-foot platform that's above the ground.
Let me tell you something.
So what?
What you gotta say is ASAP Rocky is securing his insurance policy as much as possible. That man, they are 2 kids in, and obviously they are happy. But that goes and shows you that Rocky ain't going nowhere. Nope. We're not getting any new music anytime soon. She is going to show y'all that all she's doing is doing makeup for the ladies and lingerie. She's doing lingerie for the women's. She ain't doing lingerie, man. That's it. Lingerie. We talking about lingerie. We talking about lingerie. That is what she's doing for the women's. She is not. She just trademarked Fenty Kids. So you already know she's doing something for the babies next. She's doing something for the kids. Like it's over. We're not getting no music probably till never. We're never gonna get music, and that's fine. You know, we took it for granted. We took her run for music for granted when she was dropping albums every year. We took it for granted. We just thought, all right, she's gonna be here forever, and she's not. She's moved on. She's a billionaire, so she's gonna do what billionaires should be doing: is sitting down, making more money, and just having kids. And that's what she wants to do.
That's it. Well, she survived the Smash Brothers stage, so
she did.
She's definitely living.
Safe and sound.
And mind you, a lot of times,
but a lot of people didn't want it.
Most of us, the majority of folk, really don't like that song. We only
which is crazy because that song is really fucking good.
We only tolerated it because it was in Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Like, all right, this is it. Like,
that is not a bad song. Y'all bugging.
It's not to say it's not a bad song. It's just once again, this just wasn't
no,
a track
but Black Panther. Black Panther definitely gave it so much more meaning.
And we wasn't expecting that from a Rihanna. We were just like, wait, what? This is where Rihanna came back with new music. We were like, everybody was rushing, but when we
everybody thought it was gonna be hype.
Yeah, we want Rihanna we want the old Rihanna where she's hype and she's over here like got us turning up in the club. Now we're just like,
Stretch,
we gotta sit with our feelings today. We gotta sit with this. Wait, what? What is this?
You good? You good?
Yeah, I just noticed something.
With your little typing fingers.
What did you think, sir?
The salt miser and amongst us that can't get Tetris Maximus decided to change my name.
All right. Well,
in comparison to him, I am the Michael Jordan of Tetris.
Oh shit, Jesus. All right. Well, either way,
or Craig
why don't we get to the main event? Who's doing the Mark Henry? No one's doing the Mark Henry because I'm not doing it.
It's time for
He's been working on that for a very long
time. Was that robot Mark Henry?
Mark has been working on that for a very long time. So it's at
that was Mark Henry falling out of the Axis time.
Maybe here. It's time for the main event.
No, now you just sound like Sammy Guevara. All right, so
I got a testament.
So today's topic is the black / or and hood. What are you doing?
Ticker, sir. Hold on. Yes, sir. There we go.
It's the Black Hood classic. So long story short, it's exactly what it sounds like. Mentioned it at the very beginning. So, gents, what movie I want to start with?
I mean, my name is one, minus a few letters, but I think we should talk about Crooklyn.
You know something? We could talk about Crooklyn. Crooklyn for the most part I would say it's a good movie. It's cool. It's cool for like if you want to go watch a movie on like I guess how you felt it used to be living in a black neighborhood, living in a nice little brownstone, and just living with a very big black family with plenty of other fucking tenants. You would have thought that everybody was living was just this big big ass family, but no, it's just a building. It's just a brownstone with numerous fucking tenants. Crooklyn's cool for what it showed, but at the same aspect, you look at with the kids to the main characters to like the mom and the dad. Yeah, they kind of did. I look at that aspect of Crooklyn. They ran their mama into the ground, which is kind of like it's a little fucked up. They really was driving her fucking crazy. Bills was never getting paid. When you think about it, the bills was never fucking getting paid on time. They was out of lights for about a couple of weeks. They didn't have no lights. Looked like they wasn't gonna have no water for a little bit. Them same kids ended up killing a dog. They were really some bad children. So it was just like when you really think about it, it's like, yo, because I watched Crooklyn again. I was just like, there really is no positive outlook on Crooklyn. It's just, yo, these are some badass kids. They don't fucking listen. The father, he's doing the best that he can. I'm guessing he's doing the best that he can because he's a struggling musician. And the mom is just sitting here. She got to take care of the bills. She got to take care of the husband. She got to come. You already know, but you know what it is. Like, yo, like the mom literally sat here and was dealing with everything by herself. Like she kept on dealing with everything to the point where she got cancer and ended up passing away. Like, and that was it. That was the end of the movie.
The reason she's upset is because that's the movie that she mentioned when I told her that was the topic. So that go.
Them kids caused that woman to kill over.
Yo, for real.
They literally did. Yo.
Kids caused that woman to kill over.
It was the kids in that goddamn brownstone is what made her be like, yo, I'm done. She couldn't do it no more. I was just
pain to do it to you all the time.
I was like, damn, every time.
Struggle
that's what happens when you have a brownstone.
And just upper class living, I guess you could say, in a sense.
That wasn't upper class.
But I mean, not upper class, bro. In the sense they had the brownstone and they were just living out of it. They tried their best. But shout out to the cast in general. Alfred Woodard as Mom Dukes. And Delroy Lindo, which always plays, I believe, whatever role he plays, he always throws so much emotion into it. No slight to Alfred Woodard as well. I think that was a great pairing, especially if you want to get to the nitty gritty of how grimy life is around that time, or just being in that position of struggling father trying to attain his dreams, and mother who's doing her motherly best to take care of the family while also supporting her husband's dreams. It's a very realistic, grounded tone of what actually happens to a lot of families especially families that we know, especially our parents or our figures in our life who have gone through this. So it was good for its time. I feel me seeing that as a kid and being able to watch it over and over and over again, it was really great. It's really great.
You know what other movie I had watched over, and I have to go back and still say it is a terrible movie? Jason's Lyric.
Oh,
Jason's Lyric is a terrible movie?
Jason's Lyric is one of them. That's one of the worst movies I probably had to see with Jada Pinkett Smith
Mhm.
and Alan Payne
That's
and
not
freaking Bokeem. That was just not. It wasn't good from start
Evil
to finish.
Dave.
Yes,
Evil Dave.
I'm literally mad. That's what we call him, Evil Dave. Evil Dave Chappelle. Yes, it just.
I knew he was Bokeem before he turned to Evil Dave.
Dave.
But it's every role, bro.
Y'all niggas is wild.
Every
He's
role.
like
He is always an evil comedic character. Every role.
I said it. Jason's lyric is not good. I know everybody, and I'm not gonna lie. And even to this day, when I watch it, I'm still confused at the ending. I don't even know if she really died or if they were like back on the bus together, like leaving the town. The thing that gets me mad about these hood classic movies is that they always end on an abrupt note, and they don't really give you explanation. They want you to just be like, well, it's up to you to figure it out, and just listen to this nice little field music in the background so you to make you feel good about yourself. And I'll just be like, that didn't give me no answers. Like Crooklyn was like that, left it, but I just put that as like, I chalk that up to just being a Spike Lee movie. Every time Spike Lee movies ends, he always gives that weird kind of hood jolly musical in the background, and you just go with it with the credits, and that's it. But then with Jason's lyric, it was the same thing. I was just like, yeah, this ain't it. This ain't it for me. Another movie that I was shocked was getting a lot of
traction.
No, you know what? I'm not shocked that it was getting more praise than getting dragged. It was Baby Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually
I'll say
Baby Boy.
I'll say that's a terrible movie.
I really can't believe that a lot of you really loved this terrible movie. Like, I really like it. It's
of course they did.
Like, Baby Boy.
Of course they did.
Like, Baby Boy is not. There's no lessons to get from this movie,
especially when it came out. But think of it this way: especially when it came out to our generation, because we were impressionable then. So yeah.
No, the lesson from Baby Boy is that you don't want to be Jody. That's literally the lesson. Don't be Jody. What the fuck are we talking about?
Is it?
Look, one of my favorite.
That man was out here selling dresses out of the trunk of Yvette's car, and he was selling these dresses like it was. You've never seen Baby Boy?
No,
never seen Baby Boy.
Oh no, on second thought, that's a good thing. Good.
You know,
it's
hold
good
on.
that you
Excuse me. Give me 1 second. I need a moment. Hold up. Wait. This weekend, we're watching this shit, whether you like it or not. Thank you. So
at least show the uncensored version. Don't show the.
Why would I show her the censored version? You crazy?
Because that's the version that always shows
on
everywhere.
No.
It shows up on BT. It shows up on
Netflix,
VH1.
I don't watch none of that.
Version that's always showing up. So
all right,
if you really want, listen,
she's getting the real version.
Black experience. You watch it on Tubi.
Yeah. Is it on Tubi? Like, shit, like. You didn't even check that for real quick.
Let me ask.
Let you ask. All right. So while he does that, one of my favorite hood movies, hood classics, if you will, is.
I just got confirmation. It is on Tubi.
Okay, great. So I guess we're all watching it.
Y'all watching it? I'm not watching that garbage fucking movie.
You knew.
I'll only watch it for Taraji. Yes.
Listen, you knew it was bad, Baby Boy. You was going down a hill of a terrible fucking movie when you just saw a grown ass Tyrese breaking out of an embryo. That was and that's the only thing I'm gonna spoil for you, Tiff. It's like it's at the beginning of the movie. It's literally just Tyrese as a grown ass man in an embryo, and he breaks out screaming, thinking like he's about to be born.
Don't, like, dude, you're deterring it. She's not gonna watch it if you keep.
No, she has to. You're gonna force her to watch it for a fact. All right.
I'm about to marry this woman. Like,
you gotta swim in the mediocrity, man. You gotta swim with it.
Look, listen, I'm okay. All right. But one of my favorite hood classics is "Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood."
I got mentioned a couple of times.
By far, that is
did.
my favorite. That is one of my favorite movies ever. All right. The amount of one-liners, the amount of puns, just the amount of stupid shit that happens in that movie. That nigga said,
"We have a problem."
With a whole rocket launcher in the background.
That nigga said, USS Ara. He said, hell yeah, y'all better raise up out of here before it's Hiroshima and Nagasaki up in this. Yo, I was crying.
It was
First off, listen, one of the greatest monologues of all time happened in that movie. And if you will indulge me, I would like to
reenact the scene. Does it involve hot sauce? Because
hell no.
Oh, that scene was funny. That scene was funny.
I don't even like feet. What makes you think that?
So just put that next comment up, K Marvel.
Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. I already went through this once. I'm not. Nah, man.
To answer your question, Tiff, if you are slowly losing your black card, the answer is yes. You
man,
are.
She's Puerto Rican. She's mixed with everything. Don't worry.
You're
Latina.
You are. Well, you know what?
No, she's straight Puerto Rican.
After Kyle's done with this one monologue, the next movie that I bring up, if you haven't seen that either, we're gonna have to have a talk. We gotta have a long talk. So
there's a couple of movies. I gotta check her card to see if she's seen.
You're killing us here, man.
No, listen, she hasn't seen a lot of stuff in her life. Don't do that.
Ankle card?
Don't do that.
All right. I understand you trying to defend your future wife, but
some things you just.
I'm telling you exactly how it is because
I get it. It's
a constant conversation.
And, sometimes you just got to bring it to the light. All right, you got to bring it to the light.
I got one that nobody's mentioned that I've seen at least, but I'm pretty sure all of y'all will nod y'all head and agree. And it's my favorite movie of all time. New Jack City.
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah. Hell
New Jack City, number one out of most of these movies. I'm not going to say all of them. Most. To me, by far, New Jack City has like the best soundtrack.
No apology.
By far.
Second. I think the only one that could challenge New Jack City is Waiting to Exhale.
I don't really consider
we've been through this.
Well, you know what? No, that's a black classic.
No, but that is a black classic.
It's a black classic. Okay, fine.
It's a black classic.
It's a black classic. I don't really consider that like a hood movie though.
Yeah, it's not a hood movie, but yeah, New Jack City. A lot of people really wasn't bringing up New Jack City, and I was a little disappointed. I was like, wow,
New Jack City is the shit.
I was like, oh wow, y'all really don't care about y'all was bringing up Juice, and I was just like, well, all right, y'all bringing up Juice, but not New Jack City. That's cool.
New Jack City, yeah. That was like to me, New Jack City is essentially a black Scarface. Like,
yeah,
like there's quotables.
I mean, American Gangster was that too.
It's like a quintessential
my brother's keeper.
Right. It's like a quintessential post drug tale, and it's like everything from the fashion, like
bro, Pookie. Come on, man.
Crack. Crackhead on the payroll.
They did my boy Nino that. It's bigger. This thing is bigger than Nino Brown. They did my boy wrong.
Shout out to my boy Amory. He's on the soundtrack.
Although it has New Jack City has one of the best production gaffes of all time. So I got spoilers ahead for anybody who hasn't seen the movie, right? That scene where they like break into like Nino's apartment, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's dusk when they like break into the apartment. It's dusk. He swings on the rope, crashes through the window. It's pitch black night. He throws him outside the window to beat him up. It is bright as fucking day.
It's bright as day. Yeah. That was so weird. It was just like so in the inside of the fortress, it's dark and scary, but yet outside it's like a bright, sunny,
beautiful as hell. Yep.
It was like a bright, sunny 73 degrees of weather. Everybody was chilling outside, like beat his ass, all type of shit. It was like what?
Shit outside. So my this was at least a 5-hour gunfight inside an apartment.
Yo, I'm gonna say this.
I'm dreaming because I'm dreaming. Wait, I found the quote.
The Players Club.
Here. Let me do the quote, and then we'll jump into the Players Club.
Oh, I hope Tiff saw the Players.
This nigga said, he said, "Oh, you think you tough?" Puts the gun to his face. You ain't so tough now, no nigga. He said, I hate you. Mind you, this is Bernie Mac, the legend. the patriarch. All right. Said, I hate you black bastards. You stink. Said, I hate your black skin. I hate your black pants. I hate black pepper. Said, I hate black keys on the piano. Said, I hate my gums because they black. I hate Whoopi Goldberg's lips. I hate the back of Forrest Whitaker's neck.
Mind you, this is
most of all,
this is supposed to be a parody.
Black ass Wesley Snipes.
Mind you, this is supposed to be a parody of motherfucking fucking Boys in the Hood. This is literally supposed to be that parody of when Corey got his ass fucking hemmed up by that cop. It was just how it was supposed to happen,
bro. It was that scene is fucking hysterical. She said, "Kids, what do you see when you meet a new man? Are you my daddy?" It's fucked up.
Terrible.
That was Don't Be a Menace, right?
Yeah, Don't Be a Menace.
Mm-hmm. But even then, with motherfucking fucking
Players Club. Oh my god!
Come on, y'all. Don't tell me, because there's two different parts. There's two different parts that stands out for everybody in that fucking
always.
Come on now.
Always.
When you talk about the ancestors again, Buck and Nick, bro.
Come on now. We forget. Y'all mean to tell me that y'all like she didn't see that scene, the scene of y'all at you white motherfuckers know everybody get single file. If I catch any of y'all looking at anybody else, I'm gonna beat your ass like a runaway slave. You know what I mean? So she ain't never saw that.
Ronnie was a gem.
She didn't see that.
This is not gonna be a Tiffany bashing episode, right?
No fucking way.
She gotta get at least
what's good, Breezy?
Off. So far, she's like 0 for 6. She got to get at least 2 movies off.
Look. She said she's seen Boys in the Hood. All right, so shut
up. Of course you.
And she watched Brooklyn.
That hurt a lot of people back then.
All that proved to me is that Ricky.
I agree, Brizzy.
Wasn't that good of a football player. He ran in a straight line when he should have done.
He wouldn't have made it far. He would have made it far. No funny shit.
If he'd have ran a curl route, Ricky still would be alive to this day.
That's a fact.
That's fucking hilarious.
Okay, you've seen Players Club. All right.
All right. So can we not gear this towards her? Thank you.
No. Listen, there's a lot of people that we just gonna gear it towards a couple of them too.
Nah, we good.
Dollar Bill's history of stripping speech is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in a movie to this day.
I don't know how you connect stripping to the ancestors.
Fucking naked.
All right, listen. One of my favorite movies. All right. Black Dynamite.
Oh,
Black Dynamite is an absolute fucking classic.
We need to see movie.
That man said, he said, I'm coming down. He said something like I'm shutting down anybody who's selling drugs to the community. And the pimp looks at him and goes, but Black Dynamite, I sell drugs to the community. Yo, that movie is so amazing.
There's a lot of
it's a blaxploitation.
Yeah. I was just about to say that. There's a lot of black exploitation movies that we literally could talk. Like we could dedicate a whole episode to black exploitation movies. Low key. Dolomite.
Was it Foxy Cleopatra? Was it Foxy Cleopatra? I'm gonna think
Dolomite. Black Caesar.
You could also talk about, but you could talk about probably some of the worst films up to date, worst films made of all time. And I mean, it's always going to be a toss up between Killer Season and State Property.
Oh, absolutely.
State Property.
Absolutely.
State Property 1 or 2. It just literally.
The fact that there was even a 2.
2 is unequivocally worse.
Yeah, 2 is actually very pretty.
Oh my God, 2 is terrible.
It's like watching the hood version of the first 2 Fantastic Four movies.
I've literally put it as a vote in my story to be like, pick one. Everyone thinks like I said, all right, pick one. It was either State Property or Killer Season, and people actually motherfuckers was choosing State Property. I don't think what they realized is I didn't put in the story is like which one is actually visibly worse. Not which one that you actually enjoyed more. So I would just say this: if you did pick State Property, yes, State Property is worse than Killer Season.
Yo, how do
State Property is worse than Killer Season? I don't know. Killer Season is pretty goddamn bad.
I think they both equally suck ass.
Now the question is, what is the worst? So then I introduced the question now, and this is something we haven't discussed. What is the worst movie What is the worst rapper featured movie of all time in your personal
all time?
All
of it's state property of Killer's Head.
yeah.
It might be state property.
That shit it doesn't change.
Yeah, it might be state property. It is. It don't matter how many times you got to hear. You either get down or lay down. It got to be
Oh,
get down and lay down.
Oh God!
You either got to get down or lay down. Like, nah, it's funny.
I can tell you a good movie a rapper's in that I don't know if anyone thought about yet. ATL.
Okay, ATL's a classic.
ATL to me hasn't really aged well either.
Yeah,
really? Like a mid-tier.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll say this for like a guy who's like not known as an actor, T.I. is not bad.
Yeah,
it's not bad at all.
Let's keep it a buck.
It's not bad. It's just like an average movie to me.
We only really like ATL because of it was Lauren London. That was like one of the first times we got introduced to New. That was really like that was a big staple for a lot of young black men.
That was pre-Nip. God rest Nip.
Yeah, that's a fact. Pre-Nip and everything. So I was like, I think that's why people don't really put ATL in there. They don't. I said if you had said
Roll Bounce.
No, hell no.
Roll Bounce is pretty bad. Roll Bounce is pretty bad.
Nah, I'd have went with Hustle and Flow. I'd have went with Hustle and Flow. Hustle and Flow is pretty. Yeah.
I've never watched that movie.
Was it Oscar nominated?
You gotta see
how do you not watch that cult classic and Whoop That Trick? Like, yo.
No, I've seen Whoop That Trick. I haven't seen the full movie from the beginning.
You gotta see
Oscar nominated or Oscar
right?
No, I'm saying, what did it win an Oscar or was it Oscar for that? It got an Oscar?
Yeah, 3-6 Mafia got an Oscar for that.
Yeah. Whoop That Trick. Yeah, you're right.
So no, it's hard out here for a pimp.
It's hard out here,
brother. Come on,
you thought Whoop That Trick was going to win an Oscar?
Yeah, that'd have been that'd have shook the whole fucking timeline up. But
for real.
Terrence Howard, by the way.
Yo, wait, hold on. See, the whole time I was defending. And then you want to talk about how you haven't seen Hustle and Flow. How have you not seen any other movies we've seen?
Throw it to the wolves.
So don't do that. Don't do that.
Great movie,
but Friday. Come on, man.
Yeah, Friday is up.
I mean, not talk about Friday and next Friday and Friday after next.
Of course, somebody. Shout out to my boy Carl. He put that as his favorite hood classic movie. As Friday After Next. Friday After Next was pretty good. Was pretty good.
Crunching on your balls in a one horse open sleeve. Hilarious. That whole scene, I know from beginning to end because it's too funny. And it was too. I am a boy, Damon.
I am a boy.
There's so many quotables throughout the entire franchise.
That entire franchise.
Yeah.
You ain't put in on this man.
I can't get jiggy to this shit.
Right.
hey, y'all. Smokey over here taking a shit. Like, what?
Stephen A. Smith just did Pinky to Michael Irvin.
Yeah.
On First Take when the Cowboys lost.
It was amazing.
He just did Pinky to Michael Irvin.
It was amazing.
He said, say it again.
You know what movie?
He said, wait, bro. He said, "Hey, Pinky gotta go pee, nigga."
You know what movie
said,
got mentioned?
Back up, there'll be ball juice everywhere.
That was funny. We threw the water on him when he woke up. You trying to pee on me? He threw the water on
Donna, pimp down, pimp in stress.
Okay. I got another wrench.
Top flight, Craig. Top flight security. Top flight of the world, Craig.
You go first.
Best Friday girl. Of all three.
I would say,
me personally, Shorty from Friday After Next.
I would, yeah.
I mean, she's technically the same one, Donna, right?
Yeah, Donna.
Yeah, because she was in Next Friday too.
She was actually in a movie I was gonna nominate for one of the worst. Soul Plane.
Oh yeah,
she was on Soul
Plane. Soul Plane was absolutely fucking terrible.
Soul Plane was one of the
Plane is
greatest
one of
movies
those
of all
movies
time.
that's like-
Soul Plane is pretty fucking
Soul
bad.
Plane is
Nah,
garbage.
Soul Plane is actually really
Watch
fucking
Soul Plane
shitty.
for some more.
It's so bad.
That's literally the only reason I watch it.
Just because it's that bad.
Because of Monique.
Some more is the only reason I watch that movie.
But yeah, she to me she got it though. Like out of the Friday, I mean, there's no wrong answer to this.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Number one. Number
What,
two,
it's her,
this
Nia
also
Long, and
reminded me
somebody
that
else?
They were dope as an idiot. But,
The Latina. I forget her name. I think that was one of her biggest movies. We never really see her anywhere else.
Yeah.
Baby Joker's sister.
yeah,
I'm
facts.
Joker.
Yeah.
That's Baby Joker. And he said that's
fact.
Baby Joker. Oh no, he said that's I'm Big Joker. That's Little Joker. And him over there, that's Baby Joker. Get the count the
But
count
the
the
movie,
green.
the
Get the
movie
between.
I was going to talk about somebody nominated a movie on my timeline that I'm pretty sure, like, again, I don't think anybody else mentioned. Y'all probably nod and shake y'all head is The Wood.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Wait,
I saw that. I was like, that's a good call.
But here's the thing about saying The Wood. You got to put all those movies in one genre, in one pick, because all of them shits are the same. That the brothers,
yeah,
brothers,
Say the brothers.
fucking that other one that they just came out with, the series to finish off the story.
Oh, The Best Man.
Best
I'm
Man.
watching currently, right?
You know what I mean? Like there's like all of those movies to me are the same. Like they're all.
What would you
know what I
name
mean?
that genre then? It's not.
Niggas.
It's not black. It's not really black romance. What would it?
Black rom? No, it is. It's black rom-coms. That's exactly what the fuck it is.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
that's not a
specifically,
bad thing.
Negro rom-coms. Like
I feel in a sense there's a lot more violent black movies as opposed to.
I mean, because I was about to say, if that's the case, which one?
Well,
which one?
that's not.
No, but I feel
because
the ones that get a lot more spotlight are the violent ones. So,
no, not really. Because I think based off of the conversation we've already had, it's looking that way. But we're not mentioning shit like booty call.
Right.
We're not mentioning things like
those black rom-coms.
Oh my god! Why am I thinking about?
I've included. I was about to say, like,
White Men Can't Jump.
You can include. You can include.
That movie was violent, bro.
You can include
Not
some
really.
of those. You can include some of those into these same, like, into these like classics if you want to. Like because I've included. I even saw, like I said, Belly was put into it. Belly was put into it. I put it like a whole thing. It was either Shatas or Dance Hall Queen, and Dance Hall Queen is actually one of my favorite black hood classic movies of all time. So you could put. It's not to say that it can't be put in. You could put them in. It's all up to y'all.
I'm not saying it can't be put in. I'm just saying that we're not. That there's so many more.
No, I mean, yeah, there definitely is.
Like so many different directions.
And but even bringing it back to like The Best Man, I'll go and still say that Harper was never the villain. Just gonna say that right out loud. Harper was not the villain. He wasn't the villain. He wasn't. Now, it was always. I would have said it was Lance. It's Lance, but it's more or less it's Mia. Mia was the one that was the villain all along. All of y'all are just still mad at Harper because he went and wrote a book about all his fucking. The only thing that he's not. He fucked up. The smart thing that Harper did do is that he didn't put everybody's fucking names in the fucking book. He changed everybody else's fucking names. All that shit is that a hit dog will motherfucking holler.
If he'd have put names in that book, he got fucked up sooner. Let's be honest. He'd have got his ass with the whole. There would be no movie. He would have got his ass whipped sooner in the first act. If he'd put Lance's name in the book and all that shit. He kind of low key got worse as the series of movies went on. Like second one, like he was chasing that nigga around and he was trying to mend that friendship for a paper.
Well, yeah, like it's your best friend.
Like, mend that friendship. Movies went around though. I'll say this: I think it's shared fault. Like obviously Lance wasn't shit. I ain't even gonna argue that. Like there ain't no redeeming qualities really to Lance other than him seeing error in his ways or whatever. Lance is way more of a better person as the series goes on. But in the first movie, shared fault. Lance wasn't shit. Harper wasn't shit for writing that book.
Right.
Mia wasn't shit either. I say that. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Mia wasn't shit either.
We just giving Mia a pass. We giving Mia a pass because she ended up, because she ended up going. So it is what it was. It was what it was. That's why we giving her a pass. But in truth, like, Harper wasn't that big villain. Like, all he did, he wrote a book. He wrote a book about clearly his friends' lit life. They all clearly had lit lives and lit experiences together. And he just wrote about it. He just changed everybody's names. That's honestly, that's the only. If you were just you would only know the book was about you if you actually was sitting here thinking that the book was about you.
Yeah.
I think that's another movie where you see a lot of the richer side of us in movies, where everybody's successful, everybody has their own lane, doing what they want to do, but you also see I would guess the past come back to haunt them, or they're in their field, but a lot of what they do has influence on their personal circle or their personal lives. So I think it's a good and bad side of being up here.
Mm-hmm.
Is that in certain cases we have to use our experiences to elevate, and sometimes that means we step on other people. I mean, let's see. We have Nia Long's character, which is a journalist. We have Harper, who's a struggling writer, but he only really gets his due from making stories about his own personal life. You had Lance as the retired or struggling football player.
Successful football player.
Oh, he was a successful football player, but I say struggling because of I believe what was the issue? What was the health issue that he stopped? It was his knee. I forgot what the issue was. Why he retired? I think it was an injury, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember that shit.
I don't remember him retiring off injury. I think because, like I said, around that time, also Lance also kind of like was getting more in tune with his faith. Like that's from what, if I remember it correctly, like Lance really just like he was more in tune with his faith. After the whole thing with him and Mia had happened, I think that's when he really went and did a complete 360. He wasn't even about doing what he was doing before, basically being a fucking whore. He was just out here, he cared about God, family, football. That was it. That was his mantra for like going forward, just God, family, football. Yep. And he still had football in some type of way, but he was just more or less just that was about it. Like that's what it was. But I mean, you're still spot on with everything else. I mean,
I always looked at it as low key, like in that universe, like Lance was a running back and he was getting old. And he wasn't gonna get no contract afterwards.
So he just
he did the smart thing, and he capitalized elsewhere before his career ended, which is smart. I mean, you see him on like ESPN. He was doing like analyst work and stuff. So that's cool.
That's a good second life as an athlete.
But I'm glad like we get a lot more movies that, even though we have the blaxploitation of movies, we also have these movies that have us in these big positions or these.
Absolutely, that's why I said like
Boomerang. Come on.
Yeah, like that's what I was saying. Like shows like Boomerang, movies like Boomerang, or even movies like The Best Man, the series. Like, this is really, or The Wood is literally showing like black people just successful. They were successful. Like they weren't. None of these motherfuckers was broke or struggling. None of them was actually like came from like a rough upbringing or anything. Like, nah, they were all like that good friends. They're good friends, all successful. They just going through real shit. They're just going through fucking shit. That's it.
Yep, all the time. All right, so I wanted to just go through a list real quick of some of the movies that we didn't mention, and then we can mention some our personal best and worst, okay, that we've watched.
Gotcha.
So I'm just gonna start off. The Color Purple, Belly,
Silly,
Set It Off,
definitely,
Menace to Society.
Menace to Society.
Paid in Full.
Okay, Paid in Full. Nah.
I like Paid in Full.
Juice for sure.
Juice
Love Basketball.
Overrated.
No, won't watch that.
But still a hood classic, a black classic though.
I mean, it was a classic for y'all.
How do we not mention Harlem Nights?
Harlem Nights? Yeah.
Harlem Nights, yes, that
Nights
was
set
another
off
one.
a lot of
Underrated. I don't think Harlem Nights gets the credit for being how
Harlem Nights is
historical.
one of my favorite movies. That shit is
Yeah,
hilarious.
before we even
talk
get
about
like
Black
this,
excellence,
we have 3 generations of black comedians in that movie, and they was at the top of their game in their respective era. That's like having a movie, to me, as far as comedy is concerned. That's like having Space Jam with fucking Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James in it. You have Red Fox, you have Richard Pryor, and you have Eddie Murphy in that movie.
Yep.
3 different generations. Yep.
3 different generations of black comedy.
And not only that, but
All
3
at the
of
top
the
of the
greatest,
game.
3 of the greatest to ever do comedy. Period. So,
Right.
That's a fact.
you know, let's go with In Too Deep, classic. Boop, boop. CB4. Oh God.
Hell,
He got game.
he
Didn't
game.
say that.
Where were
Glory.
you at?
Gotta say Glory.
Oh, Glory. Yeah.
Got to. Waiting to Exhale. QS mentioned that earlier. Dead
Always
Presidents.
classic.
Above the Rim. Gotta do Straight Outta Compton. American Gangster, mentioned that. Jackie Brown, mentioned that.
Just put Cam Greer. You don't even have to give all the
Yo, for real.
For
real. Any Given Sunday.
Oh, great movie.
Bad Boys.
1 and 2, 1 or 2.
I like 3 too.
Okay.
3 wasn't bad. Like, I think it was the weakest out of all of them, but it wasn't bad, I don't think.
But I loved how they went full circle with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta mention American Gangster.
Got
Yeah,
to.
you mentioned already.
Gotta mention American Gangster. Hoodlum.
Okay.
Beverly Hills Cop, classic. Bones, yup, got to. Life, come on.
Life.
If you're gonna use Life, you gotta talk about 3 Strikes. 3
Yup.
Strikes
is up there, yeah.
Blue Streak.
Remember Blue Streak, Bait?
There's also Blue Hill Avenue.
Right. Fruitvale Station.
Oh God.
No.
I can never watch that again.
Sugar Hill. I mentioned Sugar Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar Hill, Holiday Heart.
Mo Money.
Don't talk about Holiday Heart. Seeing Ving Rhames and Drag. That was
Okay, wait. All right, here's a question for you. You ready? Would you consider 8 Mile to be a black classic or a hood classic?
No.
Why? Why wouldn't you?
It's not of us. That's literally that whole movie was literally
But
like
it's all in the hood though.
It's Eminem's life.
Literally.
It's Eminem's fucking life. Like it was just
And
like,
the man grew up in the hood.
But
That was the hood of Detroit.
no,
Y'all,
not a black
no.
classic.
it's not a black hood.
I don't know.
That's why I didn't mention White Man Can't Jump because Sidney Dean is.
I'll take that over 8 Mile only because
I was also never mind.
you are more likely to see some random dude that just comes out on the court one day and he's white and he just happens to be able to shoot.
Just happens to be good at basketball.
Right. I'm not trying to sound like a profiling and nothing, but I've played like with white dudes before. You just come out of nowhere. Cause I play and they just shoot the lights out. Like
Yeah.
What else? Soul Food. Jeez.
Yeah.
How to be a player.
How to Be a Player was a good one.
Oh, one of my favorites that a lot of people don't give credit to these movies, I'm gonna say. Granted, there are white people in it, but the first one's Antoine Fisher. Classic. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. It's an amazing movie from beginning to end.
Mm-hmm.
The second movie is, oh my God, I'm so mad I just blinked out on the title. It's side note, The Last Dragon.
Good one.
Oh my God. Yo, that's killing me. All right, stretch. Sean Connery is in it. It's about writing. Black kid gets into not Harvard. Remember, he's a basketball player, goes on a scholarship, but he ends up going for writing. He's a big writer. Buster's in it. He plays his uncle.
It sounds familiar.
Oh my god, it's killing me. Yo, I used to watch this movie religiously.
Let me see.
And of becoming? No. Being
Finding Forrester.
Finding freaking Forrester. Thank you.
Coach Carter.
Yeah. Yup. Oh,
yeah.
wait, you know what's crazy about Antoine Fisher too? I'm still here. He said, I'm still standing. I'm still strong. I'm still standing. Yo, that monologue. If you didn't feel something, and if your chest didn't tighten up
that we
during that monologue,
funny enough, and it'll be it's 3 black superhero movies that we didn't mention. Crazy enough.
Blade.
One, no, not Blade. Blade is an obvious choice, but no. One,
Hancock.
Tang.
Pootie fucking Tang. Sarate.
Two,
My sister and I quote that movie all the time.
2, Meteor Man.
Yup.
And 3, Blank Man.
Oh, fucking Blank Man.
Yo, and off the Wayans brothers, we got I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
Low Down Dirty Shame.
Low Down Dirty Shame. I almost forgot that. And Major Pain.
Yep. And there's so much more that we're not even. We didn't even say.
Scary Movie 1, 2, 3, 4.
No. When you do Scary Movie, the only one you can count is 1 and 2.
They're not.
Yeah.
You can't count the rest of them.
Yeah, because it became less.
Couple movies.
Well, and they didn't have ownership after 2.
The Wayans brothers, right? Okay.
Yeah, so you don't count the rest.
Couple movies we ain't talking about. I think you got to mention Do the Right Thing.
Do the Right Thing. Yep.
Yeah, you got to mention Do the Right Thing.
First off, any fucking Spike Lee movie, that's number 1.
Hollywood Shuffle. You got to mention. I would put, honestly,
wow.
Given the subject matter, I think you got to put Django Unchained up there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Django Unchained definitely has to be up there.
Absolutely. Would you put Ali up there?
I don't know. I'll put Ray before Ali.
I'll put Ray.
Classic. Would you put? But it's definitely a black classic, I would say.
Pursuit of Happiness, I think, was really good.
Still wouldn't. I still would put I still would put Ray over Ali in the case of
Ray. To the day, to me, Ray in what is that?
Oh my god,
Brown one. Get on up.
Get on up.
Yeah,
dude. 24
biopics I've ever seen.
24 to also
24 is good as well.
24 is one of my favorite biopics.
Yeah, that's a Jackie Robinson one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, not 24, 42.
42, yes.
It's 42, not 24. I apologize. I always do that. Wait, hold on. Listen, I'm trying my best here, love. You're not helping me. Especially considering Scary Movie 2 is in my top 10. So you're not helping at all. Scary Movie 2 is fucking hilarious. Use my strong hand.
We didn't mention Dolomite.
Nope.
There was Hancock. There was what was the other one? Other superhero movie?
You said Media Man. We didn't say House Party.
Yeah, we didn't say House Party. Holy shit. School Days.
Because I didn't get
Class.
I didn't personally mention House Party because House Party to me was still was whack. I didn't care about House
Yeah,
Party.
but it's a black classic though.
Yeah.
Like, but regardless of our feelings about these movies, it's still considered black classics.
I mean, shit. If we going with that route, then Diary of a Mad Black Woman, I think it is definitely in the conversation.
Nah.
Yeah, I wouldn't put any.
You put it as a classic? I put at least that one. At least that one.
None of them,
none of them.
Drunk Auntie Tyler Perry movies. Nah, I'm not going for that.
And the crazy thing is that people would
I did
disagree with us to High Heaven.
Yeah, Why Did I Get Married was really good.
Why Did I Get Married is actually good. Yeah. Second one's garbage, but
because if we going back to that, we need to go back. You will go back and celebrate fucking Baby Boy for the whole fucking time, for the whole entirety of this episode.
I'll say this though, that single, fire. He's just a baby boy. He's not him and Snoop. Come on, man.
Oh yeah.
I hate you. I hate
Always
you
forget.
too.
Always forget.
He kicked his fort. That was the funniest part of the movie.
Bro, my sister and I quote that to each other all the time. I'm not even joking.
He kicked his fort. Fucking hilarious.
We're missing a couple.
We're missing a ton. There's
Yeah, we definitely are.
we don't have enough time to do the rest of them.
All right, so quickly, everybody, your best and your worst.
Shit.
Quickly.
You say quickly, but everybody got to think about it.
That's my all-time favorite. Wow.
Best movie for me all time is always gonna be Dance Hall Queen. It's my best movie no matter what. I could watch that movie over and over and over and over and over and still act like I just saw it the first time. Worst movie, it's always gonna be a toss-up between Baby Boy and y'all might be pissed off for me for saying this.
Say Space Jam, I'm gonna have to fight you.
That's not a black movie, and nobody gives a shit about that movie.
Movie.
I was consider that a black classic.
There ain't no damn black classic. Shit. It's gonna be honestly to me worst movie. Yeah, it's either gonna be a toss up between Baby Boy, Do the Right Thing, or Baby Boy, and I would say
The suspense is killing.
Booty Call.
What?
Yeah.
That's worse?
Bad movie.
Yeah.
Booty Call is
like you got
what? Tommy Davidson acting like the fucking dinosaur, the rapper. Hysterical.
I made a status about this like years back, and I said, "Yo, like when I was watching Booty Call again, I was like, yo, Tommy Davidson and Jamie Foxx really went through hell and high water just to go get some ass."
Mm-hmm.
Literally, that was the basis of the whole movie. They went through hell, high water. They went through every fucking thing imaginable.
They damn sure
in
did.
less than 24 hours just to get some ass.
And was Elise Neal? That was Elise Neal, right?
No, Vivica Fox was one of them.
Vivica Fox.
I don't remember the other girl.
I always forget her name because she was in the wood as well. I'm trying to remember her name.
Then maybe you're right.
I got you on. All right, so 3 best off the rip. Do the Right Thing. I think is one of the best.
Tamala Jones. There we go.
Yeah. Do the Right Thing. She was in the wood. Good call.
Yeah.
Do the Right Thing. New Jack City. And if I had to pick one more, like a black classic movie, I don't know. Maybe probably like Selma. I think Selma was a really good film. Selma to me was a really good film. Malcolm X. Stuff like that. I think that was a really good film. 3 of the worst. And I got 2 that nobody's mentioned. State number 1 out of all the hood movies, to me, State Property is number 1. I'm not willing to let that go.
That's a fact.
State Property, absolutely number 1. Not willing to let that go.
Yeah.
Juwanna Man is on there. I have
Juwanna Man is pretty bad. Yeah.
Horrible fucking movie. It was like, who? Like that's one of the things. Like, okay, I see like everything in Hollywood is a remake now. It's like I'd rather have thousands of years of remakes than anybody have that type of an original idea. Like, why are we even thinking about making movies like Juwanna Man? You know. And for every good Jada Pinkett Smith movie, there's something else on the opposite end of that spectrum. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Woo. That's
yes, I did.
Woo is a terrible goddamn movie.
If you can mention Woo, you gotta mention Babs.
The entire film.
Babs.
If you mention
that movie's so bad. Oh my god! Babs. I remember when he used to show Babs on WB all the fucking time.
That's BET with Baby Boy. You could not get away from Baby Boy or Holiday Heart. They were showing those 2 movies.
All right, hold on. So if we're going to do 3, then real quick, then I got Don't Be a Man Such as You're Drinking Your Juice in the Hood.
I would say that's considerably bad, seeing it's a parody movie.
Still a classic, though.
You said bad? I don't think it's bad.
No. I just said 3. No. That's my favorite.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm making sure. Okay, go ahead.
The Temptations movie.
I enjoyed the Temptation movie.
Yeah,
That was a good movie.
Long as shit, but I enjoy those movies.
Like that and Jackson's An American Dream, but that's not my third. My third is probably Friday. It's probably Friday.
Okay.
Worst, yeah, Stay Prop got to be up there. Like, there's no doubt about that one.
Oh yeah, Stay Prop was terrible.
It's number one to me.
It's not good. Any Medea movie is number 2 for me. And you know, let me rephrase it. I'm sorry. Every Medea movie. And I don't know. I really don't know. I'm trying to think. Yo, you know, nobody said Poetic Justice.
Good movie.
Nobody said Lean on Me. Oh my God, that one's up there too. Oh my God, Leprechaun in the Hood. Fuck that movie.
Yeah.
OD. Fuck that movie.
Bad movie.
It's so bad.
Well,
they tried to peek off of the Leprechaun name, and that shit just did not.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
I mean, him smoking weed had me dying, bro. Nigga was zooted.
Yo, bro, don't remind me.
Let me see. 3 for me. God Do Soul Man. Best in terms of my top 10.
Mac's last movie.
I love that movie. That was one of the few Bernie Mac stuff that I've owned in my house.
Which one? Soul Man?
I've watched that movie so many times. I absolutely love that movie.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Sorry. Sorry, I was just thinking about it. It's in my thing on the bottom. I had to.
Yeah, the Best Man is definitely in my top 10. I would say. And one more. And Blade. I feel we mentioned it, but definitely in my top.
I don't know if Blade is a hood classic though.
I think Wesley gets enough credit for being kind of like a black action star, really.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Look, man, Blade was the movie that pulled Marvel out of bankruptcy.
I saved Marvel from going into doldrums.
Blade literally saved Marvel.
Yeah,
he did.
And to think we the only black hero since it's been Black Panther and Falcon.
What about Spawn?
What?
Spawn, yeah, Spawn too. Spawn, but would I consider Spawn a top? Yeah, no, not top 10, maybe top 20.
Listen, Spawn is a bad movie. Let's be real.
Oh, it's a bad movie.
But
John,
I will love that movie. But I will love that movie so much. That nigga said D-E-D, dead.
He's hilarious throughout that. John
Leguizamo killed that role.
Absolutely hilarious.
It might be a bad movie,
Killed that
but he's
role.
hilarious throughout that entire movie.
Okay, so bad black movies or black centric movies for me. Tenet was fucking horrible.
Was that a black movie though?
Yes, it was a black movie because it was John David Washington as the lead role.
So that makes it a black movie?
It's a black classic movie, definitely, but it's horrible. I probably put some Medea movies in there as well.
All of them.
Yeah, put a
every second.
Probably all.
No. That one with the only one probably was good was the one with Idris Elba. That was a good one.
Daddy's Little Girls.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was good.
Yeah, but that's not a Medea movie.
Yeah, that ain't a Medea movie. I'm not. I want that to sound like we ragging on Tyler Perry or whatever.
I am.
The Tyler Perry movie. No, I think.
No, I'm sorry. I take that back.
Shout out to Tyler Perry for sticking with the same people that he put on in them plays.
Oh, nothing's wrong with that.
Yo, I got mad respect for Tyler
and
Perry.
His journey. I mean, his journey. Definitely respect for his journey.
But them Medea movies, can't get with that. I can't.
Yeah, I'm good.
And I ain't got nothing to do with him being in a dress or whatever. Like I just don't find it entertaining.
I'll explain my gripe with Tyler Perry media. Why is it always the dark skinned men that are fucking evil? Always. I think that was one of the only movies that had a dark skinned guy as innocent, and he had to, reclaim his image basically for that whole movie.
You talking all the other movies? You talking about fucking Charles and fucking what's the other dude? Blair Underwood. Blair Underwood. Blair Underwood. Nah, that's another thing for another day because he always plays a villain everywhere. He plays a villain anywhere he
Him
goes.
and Bokeem every time.
They always play the
Every time.
villains.
Clifton Powell plays more villains than I guess funny characters or heroes, I guess you could say.
That's like the white dude that's in every movie, and he's a fucking like a bad cop. Oh my god!
I think I know who you're talking about.
He's in. We actually mentioned one of the. Oh shit, my mic. See, you gotta get this shit fixed, dog.
Damn, bad. Baby Boy. I'll just go with what's easier.
Yeah,
Baby
might as
Boy's
well.
obviously top two, I would say.
Only lie to you to protect you from your feelings. What? What? Huh? All right, Jody.
All right, so what else we got?
I don't know, man. That's really it.
Did we do top threes? We all did top threes.
Yeah.
Oh well, QS, you got 2 on each.
What
I
I
said 1, I think.
Like Mike, shit.
I don't
Oh
count
my
like
god.
Mike. I don't count like Mike is
What
a
sports
classic.
movie on this one?
Like I said, I chose. Like I said, obviously my 3 favorites of all time is always going to be. It's always going to be Dance Hall Queen. It's always going to be The Wood. It's always going to be. Even though it's terrible, it'll be a toss up between Paid in Full and Blue Hill Avenue or New Jack City for my favorites. But worst, obviously, it's going to be. I had to put it down there. If it's not, it's Baby Boy, State Property 2. If not, and I guess like the last worst movie, yeah, it would have been either. It'll be a toss up between Booty Call or. Yeah, believe it or not, yeah, it would be. I'd say even Crooklyn. I'd say Crooklyn or Do the Right Thing. One of them. Just it's always gonna be. My choice is always gonna vary. It's always gonna vary with me. My choice.
Do the Right Thing is one of the worst.
Yeah, I don't like Do the Right Thing. Bro.
Really?
Never did. But then again, bro, I really don't like a lot of Spike Lee movies. Like I think I'm okay with that. I just don't like
Yeah, that's different. Yeah,
There's a lot of tropes in a lot of his different movies.
Right.
Like yeah, so I could kind of understand.
I think sometimes for me, Spike Lee was just doing. It got to a point where he was just doing too much, doing too much in a little time that we had.
Do the Right Thing though. I'll give you maybe Girl 6. I didn't really like Girl 6. That's when it started. Like
Girl 6. I remember that.
Yeah.
Girl 6 was a pretty bad film. She Hate Me was a pretty bad film.
Jeez. Well, look, today this was a interesting topic. It was good for a lot of reasons. We need to switch it up. So, hell, who knows what next week is going to bring. Just an update for this weekend once again. Saturday, we have 2 shows. One is the Elimination Chamber, where the main event is Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Winner goes on to meet and face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. The U.S. Championship is going to be defended inside the Elimination Chamber, and also there will be a number 1 contendership for the Raw Women's title for WrestleMania. There is also Battle at the Valley, which is New Japan's event. Okada is facing Tanahashi for the heavyweight title. Mercedes Moné versus Kairi Sane for the IWGP Women's title. Excuse me. Eddie Kingston versus Jay White. Loser leaves New Japan stipulation. And there's a whole bunch of other dope ass matches. Fred Dossier is facing. Oh yeah, I said it wrong. I just read it too.
Does he still have the title?
Yes, he does.
And
he's facing Kenta. He's facing Kenta for the
That's
title.
good. I'm watching that.
So that's going to be dope. Both are
what
at.
Cody said earlier that the New Japan Strong. I think the show is done. They haven't.
No, they're bringing it back.
Okay.
They're bringing it back.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I meant to touch that too. Just so you know, on Saturday, I do believe both shows are at 8:00. So y'all better have your screens so you can watch both. I won't. I'll be watching it Sunday. So all in all, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Thank you for your input. We always appreciate it. Like I said, I always say this, but it's real, man. We got a lot of things planned, a lot of things coming up that we're really excited about.
Shout out to the dude that also made 2 fake accounts to call us nerds. Thanks for the engagement. Eat a dick.
Yeah, I mean,
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
I,
Next
I mean,
time,
I don't
just
know
come to
about
the
y'all,
light.
but
Come to the light,
I'm
brother.
proud to be a nerd. So
Right.
fuck them. Thank
Come
you.
to the light next time, brother. That's all.
You can see it. You can
Post your
tell.
real name. Let's talk about them kids. No, I don't.
Damn. What the kids that he doesn't support. All right, so guys, let's do what we do.
Well, as you already know, as you can hit me up on Instagram and on Twitter at Forever Thiefing. Obviously, this is the right @ So if you want to engage or have any type of energy to swing this direction, by all means, my page is open. You know, I don't gotta be on no fake page, but you ain't getting that much else from me. Thank you all for always supporting the bands. Thank you for supporting the group for everything that they do, for everything that we're trying to do. We got cooked up for the future. It's always a blessing. It's always appreciated. Let's just keep on trying to make the best of this going forward.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day to you and yours. Well, future. I don't know.
Right. Oh, you guys see it down there. That's where you can find me. Instagram, Jador Sapio, and then Twitter, Jador Stretch. Happy Valentine's to you and yours. If you got that special lady in your life, make sure you tell her every day, not just on 2/14, that she's appreciated. God knows I appreciate mine. So thank you very much.
Great. And it's me, StrykerDragoon. Thank you, 2023. Video down in the description. Subscribe and comment. I am on a bit of a vacation this week, so next week I'll be back streaming Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, all the same, and StrykerDragoon, and YouTube at StrykerDragoon131.
And as always, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Mr. Marvel87. You can also find ADA, a different angle, mental health show that I'm proud to be a part of, on prn.live on Fridays at 5 p.m. You can follow that on ADA Pod 2023. Also, we're doing a mailbag, so write your shit. You can also follow the Four Corners of Commentary on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at The Council of Commentary. You can follow us on Twitter at CO Commentary, and you can follow us on TikTok at Council of Commentary. Also, we are on all and or some and or everywhere of your streaming platforms, some being YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Audible, and iHeartRadio. Guys, thank you for all the support. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Make sure you're staying in tune. Make sure you're on the social medias. Like QS said, write something, tag us, make a comment. Let's chat. You know what it is. Sure. We are your Four Corners of Commentary. Stay positive. Peace.